Okay then, loose women. Now let me explain myself. I'm not a regular watcher, but I do work from home from time to time and I might see 5 or 6 minutes. Sometimes I'll see if it's in my dinner hour and what's the programme's about that day, what subjects they might tackle. There might be something that might interest me. More often than not there isn't. And every now and again there might be a guest on who I really like, and if there is, I'll try to watch that guest, but only when it fits in with my working day. But today they had a loose men on. And the only reason I'm commenting on it is this, and not many will agree with me, but as I say, it doesn't matter to me, it's just what I do. On the back of, I mentioned it only last week, them dumping Carol McGiffin, who I would suggest of the roster of punters on their panellists, there's 15 or 20 of them, he's one of the only two decent ones, as in, one, she has an opinion, and two, she's not afraid to air it. They've lost sort of 50% of that now. They've only got probably Janet Street Porter left that is capable of doing that. But after sort of saying that, I don't understand how they run the show, although they do what they want to do. They have a loose men on today, and what did they have on? And I thought to myself, I thought, here we go again. It just shows what are they doing with our money. They had old Vernon Kay on. He was chairing the show. Vernon, I'll appear in anything that you've got for me. He's just stepped into old Ken's seat on the radio, and I believe he's tanking big style. He's doing that. So he's fronting the show, talking all about Vernon. Then you've got Martin Kemp on. Martin Kemp, he's another on absolutely everything. He's there today, never got out to say. Not a particularly good bass player in not a bad band if you like that kind of music. Acted once, not particularly good. Not done much since, but he's on any show they throw at him. He's always appearing. He actually said, I believe, when they rung him up yesterday saying, will you come on? He said, I've got a son, you know. They said, we know you have, Martin, but your son's always on here with you. And more often than not, when you're not on here, he's on anyway. We've always got one of you. You're both happy to be on anything, we know that, but let your son do something else there. Come on your own. So he did. Then you've got Tommy Fury. I don't know who he is. I think he's the Plastic Fury. He's not the main Fury. He's related to the big man, I think. Don't know what he's done. Then you've got Paul Sinner. The Sinnerman, is he? From The Chase. Don't mind him. Not because he's the eldest one and he's more my age group, but I don't mind him. He's good at what he does. You know, he's on that show. He's very good at his job. I like people with talent. So I would suggest the only person on that panel today was Paul Sinner. And I look at it and I think to myself, oh my God, that's 3 more people getting paid for having absolutely no talent and no opinion on nothing. I did see at the start, one of the things that they were going to discuss today was erectile dysfunction in men. Maybe you're going to have it in men, I suppose. Now, I didn't see any more of it, so I don't know what's been said, but I believe they were saying more than 50% of all men over 40 in Britain are suffering from it. I thought to myself, well, there's 3 of them there over 40. I bet none of them put their hands up and say, I've got that, I've had that. Now, going on the doctor's findings and recommendations that 50% of, or more than, males in the UK over 40 will have it, surely one of them there's got to have had it, but I'll tell you what, they won't admit to it. I'll bet you any money nobody admitted to it. I don't know. If anybody's watched it, let me know down below. Firstly, do you like those 3? I bet there's some of you like Vernon Kay. I bet there's loads of you like Martin Kemp. Why is beyond me. But then again, what do I know? I'm just a weirdo. I just like talent. I like people with talent. And I like people that aren't at every opening of every envelope. People like Martin Kemp and his son. And Bradley, although I don't mind him, and his son. And that Danny Dyer. And who else? There's loads of them. What's the guy from Bolton? That's not funny, but he's a mate of Peter Cage. You know the one I mean. McGuinness, he's another one. They're at everything. Every gig going, they're there. No talent, but what does it matter? It's like guns for rent. They're just guns for rent, but they're not particularly good guns. Anyway, that's it from me. Rant over. I've had a couple today, haven't I? But it's what I do.